Hello everybody! I'm just going to jump right in. This is a video I've wanted to make for a while now because I see one main issue in music culture that's really holding people back from making the music that they love the most. I'd like to identify and showcase this issue because while most people are at least subconsciously somewhat aware of what it is to some extent, many people haven't directly noticed the patterns of it. And please don't assume what the point of this video is until I get to it. Don't make any assumptions. And just to warn you, viewer, I'm going to be insulting you a bit. A lot, actually. But I'm hoping you can look at things from a logical perspective and strive for self-improvement. Improvement implies you were previously less than perfect, but that doesn't mean you have to be ashamed of it, obviously. You should be proud of yourself for improving, not ashamed for acknowledging your flaws. That sounded kind of mean, didn't it? I'm not trying to be mean. I promise. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna play a small clip of a song. It's already playing, actually, and I promise this is relevant. Just listen here. Many of you recognize the song as being from the album Kind of Blue by Miles Davis. Many people really love and enjoy this album, but back in the 1920s especially, this album obviously didn't exist back then, but I'm talking about jazz music in general, you had tons of people who were appreciators of music, who thought that this music and all other jazz music was ugly, ridiculous, pretentious, attention-seeking, and so on. For those people, it's impossible to imagine how anybody could like this music. For the people who like this music, it's difficult to imagine how anybody could label it as pretentious and attention-seeking. I mean, just listen to it. It's great. I'm gonna play another short song clip. While I personally am not a huge fan of that song, tons and tons of people are. They really like it. But many people who would call themselves elite listeners of music or whatever, they'd listen to jazz like what's playing now and enjoy it, but would also listen to that song and think it crossed a line. It's electronic, it's pretentious, it's attention-seeking, it isn't real music. That's what they'd say about it, and any other electronic music, really. Here's another song clip. Now we've reached some less melodic sounds, more focused on sound design than melody and harmony. A very large percentage of people who loved and enjoyed the previous song would likely listen to this one and see it as, well, made for attention. Made for the purpose of being weird, pretentious. They may even think the people who claim to like that song are guilty of the same things, and that people are only forcing themselves to like it so they can feel superior to everybody else. Here's another song clip. That song may have crossed a line for some people. It's just weird bass sounds, they may say. People only like it because it's a fad, they may say. Most people would be likely to suggest that that song is pretentious and attention-seeking. So, listener, did you like that song? Did you like what you heard there? If so, are you doing it to seek attention? Are you liking that song intentionally, forcing yourself to like that song for the sake of social status? If you were here in person, you'd probably be giving me a very confused and unhappy face right now. You just like the song. It's good music. No crazy, stupid agendas. But people are calling you a music elitist for enjoying it. Are you? Surely not. If anything, the people accusing you of being a music elitist for liking that song are music elitists themselves, if you think about it. Another song clip.
We're pinheads now, we are not home. We're pinheads on, just oh, are we not men? We are Devo. Are we not men? EVO. Are we not men? We are Devo.
How about now? Surely that song is pretentious and attention-seeking, right? Surely that song had minimal effort put into it and people only enjoy it so they can feel musically elite, right? Several people may actually agree with that assessment and not see the glaring hypocrisy. Several others may be confused as to why people would project such malice onto somebody making music they enjoy or somebody listening to music they do truly love. Where do we draw the line? Another clip. Some viewers may feel insulted at this point if they haven't clicked off of the video already. They have this arbitrary firm line where the music just below it is music they feel better and more elite than everybody else for enjoying, and just above that line is ridiculous, stupid musical nonsense that only a troglodyte could like. But this line is in a drastically different place for every person. So who's right? Another clip. Some viewers may be absolutely chuffed to bits and love this song so much. An even higher percentage are wondering why I'd subject them to such a pretentious, attention-seeking song. Surely the song was made only to be quirky and weird, not because anybody actually likes it, right? Most people who hate the song are likely basking in the musical superiority of hating this to pieces, perhaps even complaining about it in public in a very rude and disrespectful manner to seek attention. Interesting. Another clip. Several viewers may have loved most songs that have made appearances so far, but draw the line here. The weirdest music that they love also happen to be their favorite songs. Them liking those songs is effortless and natural, they just love the songs but can't really explain why. But that song has simply gone too far and was clearly made to be pretentious and attention-seeking, right? Surely the only people who enjoy it are people who are pretentious and attention-seeking themselves, right? Another clip.
Your land of gloom, where black jagged shadows remind me of the coming of your doom. I want my own land. Take my hand and come with me. It's not too late for you if it's not too late for me to find my homeland. Where man can stand by another man without an ego flying, with no man lying, and no one dying by an earthly hand.
I can already hear the viewers scrounging their house for some sidewalk chalk so they can draw a line on the ground. Sure, everything I've played so far is great music, some fantastic, some maybe even your favorite songs, but the lyrics are nonsensical, surely they had no actual meaning behind them, I bet none of the people playing that music even liked it themselves. The only people who listen to this music are pretentious, attention-seeking music elitists. Stop. Listen to yourself. This video has been extremely repetitive, and that's because I want the purely logical perspective to be extremely obvious. Maybe you can't possibly imagine somebody liking that song, just like people do for all the other music so far. You may think that people surely only like that song for attention and for a feeling of superiority. Then you go about your day feeling musically superior as you listen to music that people have those exact opinions over. Oh, but they're fools. Surely you're right and everybody else is wrong. Is that the proper conclusion? Another clip.
Hi. We're outside. Do you feel a little more like yourself again? Oh. But you have such a loose form.
A certain phenomenon many people bump into when listening to music is that they'll say they like it, but don't know why. They enjoy the song even though they feel like they weren't really supposed to. Why is that? Even the best and most moral people have at least a little bit of an ego, at least instinctually. You're likely naturally afraid of being judged for enjoying something many would describe as weird, pretentious, or attention-seeking. That fear of judgment is the root of all music elitism, all of it. And that's why music haters tend to come in groups. People morph their own opinions to fit those they're surrounded by to fit in better and to avoid negative judgment. That's natural, but it's not logical. Here's another clip.
Now it's back to my room. Things will come out way too soon. All the things that I want, wow, they're out of my reach. Oh, maybe I can listen to the radio. Hopefully get the weather forecast. Oh, rip your head off. Always looking for what? Always looking. Rip your head off.
People enjoying that song, for them it feels as natural as other listeners enjoying the other songs in this video, and as natural as a person liking a jazz song, and as natural as another person liking Beethoven in the 1800s. Music elitism is most commonly portrayed as people enjoying weird music, but when you really try to analyze that, it's actually exactly the opposite. The only people who are music elitists appear to be the people accusing others for being music elitists for enjoying music they don't like. There are many, many more valid reasons to hate a song, like maybe a song was written by a ghost producer in a way that's intentionally as soulless as possible solely due to capitalistic motivations, making music to make good money instead of making music to make good music. When you hate a song and you find yourself hating people for hating that song, stop and analyze where those feelings are coming from. More often than not, you'll find yourself to be a victim of your own ego just like everybody else. Don't let a fear of judgment stop you from enjoying the music you love. And most importantly, don't let a fear of judgment stop you from making the music you love. Don't be afraid to innovate and explore. I believe it is well within the capability of every musician to become their own favorite musician. Maybe in doing this, people will start saying your music is pretentious and attention-seeking. But if that isn't the case, that's their problem, not yours. Your job isn't to avoid making people uncomfortable, your job is to be happy. And you'll find that as you improve, for every fan that becomes your foe, another fan will take their place who loves your music twice as much as they ever did. And maybe someday that fan will be you. I don't really know how outros work, but hopefully y'all have a good day. 'Cause but not like in a small talk way. I mean, like actually have a good day, because that's better than a bad day. And then there's like a medium day, which is like in between them, but a medium day is worse than a good day. But then there's also a great day, so I guess I should be hoping you have a great day. But there's also a fantastic day. Hope you have a fantastic day. Is there something better than fantastic? Splendid is splendtastic. I hope you have a splendtastic day. Hold on. I hope you have a day that could be described with the most positive adjective that is within your current vocabularial capabilities. Is that? I know that isn't a word. Should it be a word? Is there like another word? What is the word for of vocabulary? Vocabulary. Vocabularic. Wait, is that a word? Vocabularic! It's a word! Yes! I hope all of you have the day that I just described. Goodbye.